Brothers Motors, man, welcome back to the channel, guys. Got this 2016 Chrysler 200. All right, nice little car. But here's the deal, and y'all know where this headed. That's right, guys. She called me, JT, my check engine light is back on. Okay, now what do you mean by back on? I ain't never know about the original on. See, I don't get the phone calls until there's some complications going on here. This guy left his damn, okay, whatever. Anyway, until some problem has arrived. Now I want y'all to take a look at a couple of parts. Well, y'all see, recognize about that alternator. Yeah, brand new. It's not a Mopar, but it's brand new. What do y'all recognize about this computer? Yeah, brand freaking new. Now here's the deal, guys. What do those two have in common? Charging. All right, the car is not charging. In this case, it's overcharging according to the trouble code. So you got to be careful with those trouble codes, and you got to understand how to dissect them. Okay, just because you have a alternator code does not mean you automatically need an alternator. I'm not going to throw another alternator on. It's brand new. Now I've done my checks, but yeah, there's a chance that that brand new alternator has failed. However, the code relates to overcharging. So I would suspect that alternator had I was undercharging. Okay, remember all the regulation is going on in here. So maybe that's why Cousin Pookie got this replaced. All right, it's not Mopar. I'm assuming they sent out, called one of those exchange places, plug and play computers, plug it in, boom. Well, anyway, now it's in the hands of one Mr. JT. Now guys, let me tell you something about the electrical system on a car that's sophisticated. Now again, this is a 200, which means there's a feature on this a chain of modules, proxy. That's what I'm trying to say. Proxy alignment. Okay, those modules have to be in sync. All right, when I scan this thing, there was a few of them not on sync. Okay, now it's gonna be hard to even run at that pace, so I don't know how you was driving it and now all of a sudden you got these issues. It was told in, by the way. Well, let me show y'all something. Let me point something out to you. When you're dealing with electronics on a car this sophisticated, that's why I always beat y'all up about loose battery terminals, or screws in the battery. Yeah, you ever seen that? I know you have. If you tune into my channel, I show y'all, because I try to make people that do that look extremely bad. They're trying to make good connection between the battery terminal and the post, so they stick a screw in there. That is bad, guys. That's a no-no. I told you, any loss of electricity from the battery could yield you a module being knocked off proxy alignment. At that point, you go no more. Guess what? It's tow time. It's time to tow your vehicle to a shop that has a scan tool that can align these modules back into sync. This is a PCM. There's also a TCM down there on top of the transmission. But my thing is, stuff like this, of course it's not OEM. It's not even, I just tightened it down to see, but it was moving all over the place. This is not OEM. Okay, a terminal is a terminal is a terminal, but this is not OEM, but this is a better option than this. Okay, they got this is the ground wire. Now to my knowledge, the ground wire is not replaceable. So you see how they did this. They rigged it. Okay, Jimmy rigged it. They cut a section off of it and just drilled a hole. Guys, I'm not against that. I'm against it if you're not gonna make perfect connection. Okay, if you can rig up anything and yield perfect connection, you good to go. But this was not. It was loose right here. All right, I cranked that down with a wrench. I'm gonna go finna see how well it do now. But when you're dealing with cars like this, guys, the battery connection is crucial. Could this yield, or could this cause this system to overcharge? Perhaps. Y'all ever heard of the term load test? Okay, or drop voltage drop test? Yeah, the ground wire or the ground connection is crucial for everything to stay in sync. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this video short because I have to make a run. I got to go back to the. I'm getting rid of this. Now I'm not gonna head all the way to the dealer and get a Mopar connector. These are sold at Advanced Auto. These are similar to the OEM, guys. They just as good. This is absolutely a no-no. All right, these connections are a no-no. There's too much room for error. All right, if you're gonna do it and you have no choice, just make sure the connection's on point. So what I'm gonna have to do is put this thing, proxy align all the modules back, make the perfect connection. I'm gonna see if she want, because I'm still against this. The ground cable, it go from here down to the transmission. $25, $30, $40 tops. I'll say 40. A perfectly good terminal, $20. All right, think about this for a second. I could get the complete ground cable that will include the terminal for $40 tops. Yes, that's the route I'm going. So I'm gonna have to go to a dealer to get that. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna head up to a Dodge dealer and get the ground cable for this vehicle. That way I can bolt to the transmission and go straight to the post. Make sure this battery is fully charged. I'm gonna load test this battery, because this battery could be giving us some issue. That's why when you start any kind of electrical problems or electrical issue, verify that the battery is up to par. It can take a charge and hold a load. Okay, yes, that has to be on point. All right, so after I verify all of that, proxy align this thing, I'm gonna go drive and make sure the voltage is where it's supposed to be. Okay, I'm not gonna condemn any of these parts he just put on, cousin Pookie that is, until I take care of this. All right, I don't know, I want to close this video, but I also want y'all to know the results of what happened. So here's what I do. I put what happened in the comment section, because I don't like, my phone is running out of space and I can't add, I need a camera, but whatever. I'm at a different shop tonight, but we'll see what happens. So let me go and I'll do that in the morning. I'm gonna head to a Dodge dealer in the morning, early in the morning. I think they open at 7. I need to be at a job at 9 o'clock. Yeah, that's what we do. I'm talking out of space. So guys, that's all I have. Electrical issues. Start all your electrical issues with the freaking battery and the connections, and then go from there. How's that? All right, I gotta go. Thanks for watching.